Captain by a hook with a red beard. Captain by a hook with a red beard.
Oh, baby. Shout out to the NFC East for doing what they do best. Losing. Pathetic, wasn't it? Yeah. To make Baker Mayfield and the Bucks look like Tom Brady in his hay, you got to be trash. Shout out to the Eagles, man. A hell of a run the last few seasons. Feels like it's pretty much over. Guys getting old. Honestly, I thought Jason Kelsey would retire for about 2 months now. Last night, it looked like it as he was walking off the field. Of course, I can't speak for the man. I'm not breaking any news. Jalen Hurts, average, pretty good, great. Never seen real, true greatness from him. He works in the system. Hey, can't be mad at him for that. Anyway, Bills, Steelers, when just about as people thought a Bills Steelers game would play out without TJ Watt and with Mason Rudolph at quarterback. Rudolph. I have nothing else to say about that game. I feel like the Steelers botched that one. If Kenny Pickett's your guy, you got to put him in on the playoffs starting, not like at halftime. That one interception Mason Rudolph threw in the first half, I believe, lost them the game. Momentum swings like a pendulum. Never swung back to the Steelers after that. We will look ahead at next weekend. Lines are posted. Some good ass games. Can't wait to break those down. P. Mahomes, everybody's favorite. I guess everybody's most hated. I don't know. We're in a weird culture. It's just hate, 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 hate. I don't know, man. I try not to hate. I got people I hate, certain teams I hate, but I keep it to a small handful of teams and people that I hate. Some great games going on. Got the Texans, Ravens, Packers, Niners, Bucks, Lions, Chiefs, Bills. Uh, they call it Super Wild Card Weekend. Outside the Rams, Lions, it was everything but. I think this weekend will truly be spectacular. However, I'm no fortune teller. We'll definitely dive into some of these games. Also, it's Tuesday. The Red Beard College Basketball Power Rankings, baby. This guy's top 10. Hey, we got a little surprise for you there, too. 13 teams on the list. I've never gone to 13 before, but I felt like I had to drop the top. I just had to. Also, I got 4 bets for you. You want to hear some crazy stuff? Every line moved. I wouldn't bet any of these games. Well, there's two I still would bet, but there's two that I wouldn't. Just kind of hate when that happens. I put bets in last night. Wake up. I would no longer want to bet that game or number. So how do I give them out? I'll figure that out over the next 25, 30 minutes. Wow, I'm talking. Because man, oh man, the hell is going on over here? Over yonder. Makes me want to just fade myself. Bet opposite. I mean, all the lines only moved 1 point, but they were at the point where it was barely an edge. Anyway, this is Captain Baya Hooked with the red beard. I'm Rowan Donaghy, aka Rowan Dobbs, going live on a beautiful freezing. It is below freezing temperatures. Finally in the south, the 16th of January. 16 days into the year 2024. I need to go take a viral video. Hey guys, it's below freezing weather. Guess what happened to this water bottle? It froze. I think we're at the worst time possible to be a human. Just ignorance. Ignorant. Ignorance. Anyway, before we get into all the college hoops talks later, I do want to talk about some of these not wild card. Is it called the divisional round? Who knows? Who cares? I could care less what they call it. We got some NFL action. You got the Texans. They're plus 8.5 taking on the Ravens. That is a huge number. Total set at 45. Give it to me. I'll be all over the over. What'd you say? I'll be all over the over. That's probably my favorite bet of the weekend, the over in the Ravens Texans game. If I had to bet a side here, it would be Texans plus 8. However, I love the Ravens. Said about a month ago, they're my favorite to go to the Super Bowl out of the AFC. So, and I've seen the Ravens just flat out blow teams out all season long. Uh, I could see this game being 38-20, 38-23, hell, even 38-28. The damn Ravens cover. So definitely a lot of thought I will be putting in that. It is juice to the Ravens. I think a lot of people are trying to jump on this Ravens number in case it moves to 9, 9.5. Definitely want to get it under 10 if you want the Ravens. How special can CJ Stroud be? I'll tell you this, my own personal opinion, CJ Stroud is a big time player, big game player, if that makes any sense. The kid shows up and the kid shows out. I think him and Lamar Jackson will put on a classic. I think this game will definitely be within a touchdown. And I think it goes over automatic. That's the bet for this game. Over 45 and the hook. Somehow it's juiced to the under. I don't know. Maybe it's a weather game. What's gonna be a weather game? I didn't think about it being in Baltimore. If I'm not even gonna say nothing. Steelers win that game. They play on Sunday. The Packers, they're going to San Francisco. It's going to be a beautiful, but it's going to be freezing. San Francisco is the coldest city I've ever been to. The longest winter I've ever had was 3 weeks in San Francisco in July. So I'm sure the winter is just outright bananas. Niners, they're favored by 9.5. You wonder how this number could be this big when Packers and Love just put on the display that they just did. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be hard to bet against the Packers 2 times in a row. I don't want to take overs in every single one of these games, but these two I probably will. Over 50 feels pretty damn good to me. If the Niners, I don't know. This is a tough one. This is a tough one to call, just fresh off the gut. We've seen both of these teams play at elite levels. We have also seen both of these teams play at bottom tier levels. Jordan Love specifically has been up and down all season. 1 week, I swear to God, he's the greatest thing I've ever seen. The next week, I'm ripping my hair out because I bet on him and he's thrown 3 picks and is down by 40. So you never know which Jordan Love will show up. That's my only problem with this damn game. And then the Niners, sometimes they are too good. And by too good, they could hold the Packers to 3 and only score 23 themselves, and the game fly under. And the damn 9.5 should have been the bet. So I don't know. Right now, I'm staying away from this one. Because my gut's saying Packers plus 9.5. My brain's saying that's the dumbest thing you ever thought of. The over's looking beautiful, but I could see this game literally being 23-6, 23-10. Something crazy. Bananas like that. It's playoff football, baby. You got Shanahan, and you think he gives a damn about this game? He just wants to get to the next week. He don't give a damn about putting up 50. Definitely, if they up in the second half, I mean, they just gonna run it. Kick field goals. The Buccaneers, man, after a mighty performance last night, Baker Mayfield broke some kind of record. First Bucks passer to throw 300 yards in a wild card. Something. He did something special against the Eagles. I was completely wrong. Had my thumb on the wrong tune with that one. This week they're going up against the Lions in Detroit. They're giving Detroit 6. Now you know that ain't right. Buccaneers plus 6. We just saw the Lions win by 1. I could see them winning again by 1. Um, I mean, the Lions and the Eagles, outside of the running quarterback, built pretty identical. Strong front on defense, decent secondary. On offense, they lean on the run, which is what the Eagles do, lean on the run. A lot of play action stuff coming off of that. Golf has to be on, and I mean on. Um, I don't know, man. I've seen the Bucks put up 6 points in the game, and I've seen the Bucks put up 38 on the Eagles last night. So even over the last 2 weeks, put up 9 against the Panthers in a must-win game to get into the playoffs, and then turn around and drop 38 on the Eagles' head 8 days later. Same thing with the Packers. Bucks, any team could show up. Um, they got the worst receiver in the league. Joke with Mike Evans, probably one of the best, top 10 at least. Uh, I just like to call him the worst receiver in the league because he is the worst receiver in the league. I'm a Saints fan. I can't call him the best receiver in the league. Do you get what I'm saying? Are you reading between the lines here, people? Buccaneers, Lions have no idea what to do with this game as of now. Uh, just gonna stay away. Probably be something over the week. I lean to, I look to. We'll definitely be looking at props in this one. Um, but yeah, I also want to see how these players look, man. They had injuries going into last night, both teams. Uh, see what the hell happens, man. We got two coaches I don't trust in Dan Campbell and Todd Bowles, so definitely the ugliest game of the week, if you ask me. And then the game that everybody gives a damn about that I could give two hoots and a hot ham sock about. Chiefs. P. Mahomes' first road playoff game. Boy, Andy Reid has protected him pretty well. I don't know, man. I got nothing for you in this game. Uh, can't stand the Bills. I mean, Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs. They got that dog in. Yeah, a female dog. Definitely talk more about this game later on in the week, baby. Um, I got nothing for you, man, right now on it. I mean, we can play every storyline you want. It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be snowing. Patrick Mahomes on the road. I'll take the better defense, and that's the Chiefs. I'd take the better coach. That's Andy Reid. I'd take the better quarterback, and that's Patrick Mahomes. So right now, Chiefs money line. Give it to me, baby. Nice and slow. That'll be my 3 bets that I might place in the next 20 hours. Um, definitely gonna be on Baltimore, Houston over 45. Definitely like the over 50 on the Packers Niners. Want to think about it a hell of a lot more. Bucks Lions gonna act like that game ain't happening till Sunday, and then Chiefs. I'm gonna take the money line right now. Not right now, but sometime today, plus 126, and I might double down on it if it gets somewhere crazy like 150. But let's jump over to the collegiate hardwood and get into this week's power rankings. Sorry, I'll be trying to write down timestamps for the fans. Anyway, this is Captain by a hook with the red beard, presented by Stare Down Sports. On staredownsports.com, there will be an article. I believe it will come out around 11 o'clock with my power rankings. I'm gonna jump to the end bottom of the list, 11, 12, and 13. Usually, I would only do a top 10, but there's a few teams like Wisconsin, 5-0 in Big Ten play, number one in the Big Ten, and has truly impressed me. Had to give them a shout out. Which way can I give them a shout out? Put them at number 11 on your power rankings. These power rankings are weekly. For those of you who don't understand that, I'm not saying Wisconsin is the best team in the damn league, nation, or country. But as of now, over the last 2 months, they have been a top 15 team. Number 11 on my list is Wisconsin. Kind of the same deal with Oregon. 5-0 in conference play. At the top of the mighty Conference of Champions, the Pac-12, the Oregon Ducks. And I said it yesterday as a joke. I'll say it again for real. If you listen to the damn show, I told you Oregon was nice in November. I told you Oregon only gets better as the season goes on. So if they're good in the beginning, they'll be great come March. This team is NBA ready. NBA athleticism. Love these Oregon Ducks. They're at number 12 on my list. And then at number 13, just for kicks, just for fun, the team. Man, let me grab this real quick. This little tidbit of information. Don't want to give you the wrong info. Of course, Google's going to make me go through 17 pages just to get their damn record. All right. Man, I tell you, they say technology is whatever. Trash. Ain't what it used to be. I am thankful I get to come on here and talk to you guys every day. 16-1. Winners of 13 in a row. 9-0 at home.